How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Battle of the Builds. Although this time it's not exactly Battle of the Builds, it's more like Generation. Doesn't matter. For this episode, we have a 1998 Subaru RS. This is Jake's car. And then over here, we have a brand new 2018 Subaru WRX STI. This is Mike's car.
I got this 2018 limited STI back in early March. Got it because I wanted to basically just step up from the base model STI to the 18. I really just like what they did with the front end overall, and the new brakes. So far, I just put an axle back, Nameless Performance muffler deletes. Then I did RCE yellow lowering springs, wheels and tires. My wheels are Enki RSO5 RRs. Then I wrapped them in Toyo R888Rs, which are 245/40 18. My overall plans with this car are basically just to do like minor bolt-ons, I guess. Eventually get to flex fuel 85 would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I bought this car senior year of high school, kind of fell into my lap. I always wanted to build a Subaru, and the only Subaru I ever really wanted to build was one of these, so a good deal came up and I picked it up. Right now it is a EJ205 swap. It's a JDM spec high compression motor. Other than that, it's basically bolt-ons with a STI turbo, STI intercooler, 1000cc injectors for E85, Walbro 255, and then about 20 pounds of boost. Suspension is ISC coilovers, and then it's got some Dereza Z2s for tires. Future plans are to fix a lot of the minor stuff on it. I'd like to get a paint correction done. And then other than that, a lot of aesthetic stuff. I'd like to get some JDM rear parts for it. And then I would like to do a Type R clone sort of build.
Now, normally on Battle of the Builds, we have two modified cars. This time we have one modified car and one pretty much stock car. We're gonna start off by driving the STI, get the stock new car experience first, and then we'll swap over to the RS. So here we are, we're starting off in the STI, brand new 2018. Getting in this thing, like sitting here, this is by far the newest car I've driven. Everything is so clean and shiny. Literally immaculate. 4,000 miles on it. What the heck? Thank you so much for letting me drive this. Yes, fancy cars and their fancy stuff. So, well, I figured it'd be better to start off driving the essentially stock new car and then comparing the old modified car to it. From the factory, this car makes 305 horsepower, 290 foot-pounds of torque. It's slightly modified, catback exhaust. Pretty much stock power level, but the nice Subi rumble. One of the biggest difference that Mike said there's gonna be between the two cars is the transmission. Because this new STI has the 6-speed, the old RS has the 5-speed. The 5-speed from the Subarus are kind of trash. The 6-speeds are awesome. So it's super notchy, it shifts really awesome. The clutch is super light, I need to get used to that a little bit, but it's so nice to drive. Yeah. It's just new, easy, sounds good. That's awesome. Oh, it's got a shift light. Yeah. That's cool. First gear is always the fun gear in Subarus because, like, traction, all-wheel drive, torque, it's real fun. Oh, it's just so easy to drive, and it revs really quickly. Oh, that's awesome. These seats are really awesome. They're like comfortable, and they hold you in. And the wing on an STI, I've never actually driven a car with a big wing. And you look back there, and there's just like a little airplane right behind you. It's funny. It's really cool, though. This car, it looks like a pretty big car from the outside, but in here, it's nice. It's like, it's not overly sized like the Camaro I drove. It's comfortable, but it also kind of feels like, oh wow, that handles really well. It's super touchy. The steering ratio is so quick. You like move the steering wheel like a tiny bit, and the car jolts to one side. Oh, I actually was able to heel toe it. Look at that. Oh yeah. It handles really well, and the all-wheel drive, how you can just floor it out of a corner and you don't have to worry about anything happening. It's just like that whoop, turn in, and you like switch from side to side super easily. I'll be honest, when I went to drive this thing, I was expecting it to be like kind of like a boat around corners and fast in a straight line, but it's kind of the opposite. Like it handles really well, and it's quick in a straight line, but it's definitely not like fast. It definitely puts you back into your seat.
It's a way different perspective in the passenger seat.
Oh yeah, that's what everyone says. Because like
when I'm driving, I'm just like, come on, let's go.
Right, yeah, it feels slower when you drive for sure. Because you're in control, so and you're holding on the steering wheel, so it's definitely a very different experience. Cars always feel faster from the passenger seat. But yeah, thank you very much for letting me drive this.
Thanks for having me.
This is awesome. Yeah, no problem. Time to drive the RS. This is definitely a different experience from the brand new STI. From the factory, this had a naturally aspirated 2.5, right?
Correct.
Okay, and that made whopping like 100-something horsepower. Jake went ahead and swapped in a JDM EJ205, which is the 2-liter, correct?
Yes.
Turbocharged 2-liter, higher compression because it's from a Forester, and it's relatively built. It's on E85, 20 PSI, and like 330 wheel horsepower and like 400 wheel torque. So this is gonna be a party. This is gonna be real fun. And somehow you haven't blown up a 5-speed trans yet.
Nope.
The throttle pedal is very stiff. That's weird.
You have to work it.
It almost feels like it's not moving at all. The clutch is not bad, actually.
It's starting to slip. I've been pushing it past the power limit for a long time.
Is it stock clutch?
No,
or?
it's a stock disc with a heavy pressure plate.
Okay.
It's a stage 2 south bend. They don't make a whole lot of clutches for these transmissions.
Yeah.
Not really anyone builds them.
That makes sense. Ooh.
Limited options.
It's definitely a different driving experience than the STI, because the STI is obviously brand new, super nice interior, quiet, no turbo noises, but this is just... Oh, damn. That really kicks in.
It's got more power without the AC too.
Oh yeah, that was with AC on. Oh shit. Holy shit. That sounds so crazy.
It feels faster for the passengers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well it was funny, we were just talking about how everyone says that.
Because I'm like used to it now, but it definitely feels
Yeah, it's fast. That pulls. Honestly, that pulls harder than the Camaro I drove the other day. Boost kicks in pretty late, like right below $4,000, which actually is not bad.
No.
It's not that laggy by any means.
It just kind of sucks because it's a short gearing.
Yeah.
So between boost and red line is very quick.
Yeah, it's like 4, and then you have to shift at 65. The 5-speed trans still feels pretty good.
Yeah,
it's
I'm really
notchy
shocked,
and awesome. I was expecting it to be, like the 6-speed in the STI is awesome. That shifts so nicely. But this one also shifts really well. Ah, damn, that sounds so good. Just like rolling into it. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that feels really awesome. I'm sure this is a much lighter car than the STI.
Yeah.
This also handles really well. I love the way this feels. Super quick turn in.
Yeah, it's real good on the track.
Yeah, I can imagine that'd be insane. Every time I get into boost on this thing, it's just like, oh damn. I think I've had a smile on my face this entire drive.
Yeah, it's a fun car.
It's so fun. It just goes from like no power to a shit ton of power real quick. Really makes me want an external dump too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the external dump makes it feel a little faster just because it's so crazy. It's really something special. I love this thing. It handled well back on the corners and it pulls so hard. And honestly, you could daily this for sure.
Really nice.
Yeah. And it has working AC. One last rip. Oh. One last boost gauge failure.
There we go.
Well, I honestly think this is the coolest car I've ever driven.
It's all about the 90s cars.
The 90s cars, the Subaru noises, everything about it's so awesome. It handles well, it's got a ton of power. I like it a lot. So that is it, guys. I drove both the cars. Both the cars were awesome. The brand new WRX STI is crazy. It's quick, it's really comfortable. It's just an awesome driver car. It's a good daily. It handles really well. That is what really surprised me about this car. The old STI, the old RS, it's not as good as the daily, but damn, this thing was crazy. It was super fast and it was so fun to drive. The external dump is crazy. It was just a whole different experience. So it's really what you guys prefer. Do you prefer a nice, refined, new, comfortable daily, or do you prefer a crazy race car? Obviously, as always, you guys can vote on which one you like better. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, give it a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a dislike. Tell me why. As always, your feedback is greatly appreciated. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. Thank you again to both the owners of the Subarus for letting me drive their awesome cars. It was a blast. And I'll see you guys next time. Cut!